Hi, this is Beth at BB Arts. I'm getting ready to set up my traveler's notebook for 2019, and I started thinking about what booklets I want to put in here. Now I have bullet journals, and I have sketch journals, and watercolor journals, and writing journals, and all these journals are sitting in a stack on the corner of my desk, taking up space. And I think for 2019, my word should be consolidate. So that's what I plan on doing. Taking all the journals that I enjoy using and breaking them down into smaller segments, and then making them into booklets. I took my bullet journal for 1 year and I broke it down into 4-month segments, so I only needed 3 booklets. Then I took my mixed media paper, my tone tan and my tone gray, and I made those into booklets. Then I went to Ray Blake's website. It's called My Life All in One Place. And I'll put a link in the description box in case you want to visit his website. He has a number of free templates that you can print out for your traveler's notebook. One in particular that I liked was this monthly diary. It's not only the months for 2019, but he also has 2020. And I like having all my months in one place so that I can put appointments and schedulings all together. And then he has another one that I liked, and that's the daily journal in which you can write each day. His journals are 2-month segments for each insert. So what I did is I printed out the whole year and I made the booklets ahead of time. So I have all the booklets I need for this traveler's notebook for 1 year. So now it's just a matter of assembling the traveler's notebook. This is one that I made out of an old purse. And if you'd like to learn how to do that, you can just check in one of my previous videos. But what I did is I made some extra elastic bands so that I could hold all of these books together. I'm going to take the first and the last book, and I'm going to hook them together by using one of these bands. And once it's together like this, I give it a little stretch. I'm going to slip it under the center elastic of the traveler's notebook and make sure that this locks in place. Then I'm going to take, I think I'll use the mixed media because this has, this will take watercolor and colored pencils or anything, wet, dry, it'll handle it all. And I think I'll use that one. And then, of course, my monthly diary. I'll put that in here, and I'll hook those together using the second band. And I'll do the same thing that I did with the first one. And I'm going to grab this middle elastic and slip this underneath. And then, just for a little variety, I think I'm going to grab the tone gray paper, just in case I want to try something new. I'll have that in here, and again, the same elastic, but I'm going to put this one down just alone, down the middle. And so now I have all my notebooks assembled into my traveler's notebook, and no matter what I need to use, I have it with me. And just to give you a brief overview of what's in my traveler's notebook, I like to start with my bullet journal. Now, before I start my monthly spread for January, I like to go back to 2018 and kind of do an overview of it. And just record things that happened, things that changed, achievements, things I've learned, what I'm grateful for. And I like to have a record of that so that I can continue in a forward motion in 2019. Then I have the 4 months that will be in this book. And it's just a brief overview of the 4 months so that if I want to jot down any notes or anything or highlight anything that I need to remember, maybe something that I don't want to go back and look up, I can record it here. The next page is my YouTube and blog work chart. I don't always post YouTube videos on a regular basis. Sometimes it's a month or two. And after waiting that long a period, I sometimes forget the process I'm supposed to go through. I may forget, certain things like linking to certain things and So I have this chart for not only YouTube, but my blog, so that I can have a check-off list and I don't miss anything. Then I start my monthly spread for January. The theme for this is winter birds. And then I take the main areas of my life that I want to focus on and make suggestions on how to change things or things that have gone well or just a record of it. I always like to have an extra page for notes so that in case I need to add any more on, I can. Or if I need to just jot down something that's on my mind, I have a place to do that. I have another page here for personal and business goals. Now these goals are only for the month, and that way I feel if I keep my goals just on a monthly basis, they're more achievable. And then again, another note page. I have a page here for blog ideas and video ideas. And then at the end of each month, I have a completed page so that I can go back to all the things that I wanted to improve, the goals that I set, and see how many of them I actually completed. And then, of course, another note page. Then I begin the next month. And there's enough pages here to do all 4 months, and then a few extra pages just in case. The next booklet is mixed media paper. Just in case I want to use dry or wet media, I have paper that will handle it. I have the tone gray paper in here because I always carry around a black Pitt pen and a white gel pen. And the black will be the shadows, the gray will be the mid-tone, and the white will be the highlights, so I can do a rather creative sketch with just 2 pens. Then there's the monthly diary that I downloaded from Ray Blake's website and printed out for 2 years. And then also the journal that I like to do a daily journal of. So all of these booklets are in here. These are all the things that I would use on a regular basis, all in one book. And it's bound. I can keep this on my desk. I can keep it in my purse. It's with me all the time. And no matter what I need to do, I have the books to do it in. And they're all consolidated into one book.